Hello, welcome to our podcast. Today we'll be talking about open government data with a special focus on New York City open data.
Yes, open data is such an important topic because it combines transparency, innovation, and city engagement. So let's start with the basics.
Open data refers to data sets that are freely available for anyone to use, reuse, and share. Governments publish them so that the public can gain insights into city operations, services, and issues.
Exactly. For me, open data is not only about transparency, but also about creating opportunities for problem solving when people, whether researchers, developers, or community members, can access the data. They can build tools, conduct studies, or even push for better policies.
Right. It shifts the government from being the only storyteller to becoming a provider of raw information that others can interpret.
And that interpretation is powerful. For example, in transportation, open data helps us analyze where subway delays occur or how traffic flows across the city. So that's something citizens really feel in our daily life.
Exactly. So I want to talk a little bit more about the structure of open data in New York City. So in the city, open data is managed by the open data team at the Office of Technology and Innovation, or OTI. They coordinate the overall program, but every city agency has its own open data coordinator. So this ensures that data keeps flowing from different departments.
Oh, I like that structure because it balances central management with agency level responsibility. And beyond government, there's also technology community, hackers, nonprofits, researchers who all play a role.
Yes, absolutely. And New York has a very strong civic tech scene as well. So groups like Beta NYC host meetups, hackathons, and training sessions to make government data more useful.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. The ecosystem isn't just about publishing data sets, it's about making them alive. Civic groups often serve as translators between raw numbers and public needs.
Right. So just to transition a little bit more into the use of open data in New York City, research has shown that New York's program is driven by local initiatives and by a long history of public-private civic relationships. So the city also runs public challenges and hackathons to encourage creative uses of data.
Yeah, and New York follows a publish everything strategy. That's bold because it signals commitment to transparency. But as some studies point out, civic technologies sometimes end up working on diffuse projects not directly tied to community needs.
Mhm. Yeah, that's definitely a fair critique. Having a lot of data sets is great, but it also raises the question, who actually benefits from them?
Exactly. From my own experience, I've used the New York City traffic accident datasets to build prediction models. That was in a class project, but it also showed me how open data can support safety improvements. And on the other hand, many community organizations may not have the technical skills to process large CSVs or APIs.
Hmm. So accessibility is still an issue then.
Yeah, and that's where visualization tools and partnerships become critical. So if agencies and civic tech groups make dashboards or apps, then non-technical users like parents, tenants, or small businesses can actually make sense of the data. Well, for example, one of the most well-known data sets is the New York City 311 service request dataset. It contains millions of reports from the residents. Things like noise complaints, broken street lights, or heating issues in apartments. So researchers use it to track quality of life issue, and the city use it to identify where services need improvement. It's a clear case where open data not only improve transparency, also feeds directly back into better service delivery. Well, another data set I find fascinating is the city bike usage data. By analyzing trip patterns, researchers and planners can see which neighborhoods needs more bike stations or how weather impacts cycling. And during the COVID, The data even showed how biking became a safer transportation option where subway ridership dropped. So this shows how open data connects to both daily life and long-term planning.
That's a great point, Yunchen. These examples show how open data goes beyond numbers. It reflects the daily experiences of people in the city. So just to wrap up, New York City open data has a strong structure, lots of community involvement, and a wide range of data sets.
Yeah, but challenges still remain, like ensuring accessibility, connecting projects to real needs, and maybe maintaining quality.
Still, it's clear that open data is here to stay.
Yeah, and of course, it's up to all of us, government, technologists, and every citizens to keep making it meaningful.
Thank you all so much for listening to our discussion on New York City open data.
Thank you. We hope you enjoyed, maybe even feel inspired to explore some of the data set yourself.